Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another unboxing video, and thank you for finding this channel and thank you for tuning in. And if you've not subscribed and you've just discovered this channel for the first time, then please subscribe and ring that little bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. But in this one I'm going to be looking back at a band called Caravan. Now some of you say, well, we've looked at Caravan before. We have, and we looked at that enormous box set thanks to Chris Wright, who does a lot of collaboration with me on videos, especially the Bebop Deluxe Edition series. But we looked at the Madfish box set, which was a very, very big outlay, a massive box set, 30 plus watt CDs. And I know not everybody probably wants to go down that route. And even if you did now, that box set costs the equivalent of a second-hand car. So I just wanted to point out some alternatives. And if you're new to the Canterbury scene and want to kind of immerse yourself in this very English prog band, it's the kind of band where you don't think you're drinking lots of real ale. It's more about a nice cup of tea and a scone perhaps. And the box sets I'm going to explore with you and show you is The World Is Yours, the anthology, the 4 CD anthology from 2010. And the more recent box set, which was the Decca Deram years from 1970 to 1975, which is 9 CDs in gatefold sleeves, and I'm going to go through both of those. And I'm also going to show you the 3-disc deluxe edition of In the Land of the Grey and Pink. So let's dive in and have a look. So this is my overview of the alternative way to have everything you need from Caravan if you weren't able, and I was one of them, to afford the Madfish box set that Chris Wright went through on this channel a short while ago. And that box set now is extremely expensive. Now, some of the things I'm going to show you here aren't necessarily cheap either, but it's far more achievable than that box. So these are the things that I would suggest you need for your ultimate Caravan, the early Canterbury scene prog rock classic band that Caravan is. The most obvious one as a standalone album has to be In the Land of the Grey and Pink. Now I'm choosing the 40th anniversary deluxe edition because this is 3 discs, and the 3rd disc is a DVD which contains the 5.1 surround sound mix of the whole album by Steven Wilson. I think this is one of his lesser known 5.1 mixes. This is available in the giant Madfish box, and they make a thing about it saying it's like you know, one of the key things of the box, but you can get it separately in this set. So this opens up as you see into various panels and with various text. The DVD is hidden in the last section here. There it is. So that's the DVD with the 5.1 mix. You've got the 2 discs, and you also have a nice booklet as well. You'll see a lot of these pictures are used over and over again, but a lot of these are actually from the time. So nice small font there, so they can cram in as much information as possible. Lots of memorabilia, lots of different pictures. Goes through the history of the band as well. So they're presuming you might be just buying this on its own, etc. And then on the back of this set, you can see you've got the whole of the album, the original album, released on the 8th of April 1971. You've still got bonus tracks on there with 9 Feet Underground, which is one of the big tracks on there, an alternative mix by Steven Wilson. Disc 2 has lots of extra stuff there, first versions, extended versions, etc. Stuff from the BBC, sounds of the 70s, absolutely brilliant. And then you've got the 5.1 surround sound by Steven Wilson with some visual content as well from the Beat Club, TV Session, Golf Girl and Winter Wine. Now I think I'll do this next because it's more recent. This is the Decca Deram years anthology from 1970 to 1975, and this is a 9 CD collection with the replica gatefold vinyl digipacks with expanded reissues of Caravan's 6 studio albums for this period. So what we have here is all the track listings on the back. Now this they've used the same remasters as are available on the single discs. Okay, so what you see on disc 1 here is what you get in here. So I'll just bring them all out of the box if I can. So it doesn't start with the absolute first album, but I'll explain how you can glue all this together. So disc 1 is, if I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over you. And I say there's some pictures you'll see over and over again, and this has got the extra tracks, the bonus tracks, which are on the normal CD case if you bought this separately. And as I say, this is the same as disc 1 on the Deluxe 40th anniversary edition, but here on these discs, of course, they've mirrored the actual original gatefolds, etc. So there's no inner sleeve to these cardboard sleeves, it's just each CD as it is, as you can see there. Then we've got Waterloo Lily. Girls Go Plump in the Night. Nice live gatefold there. And again, these have all got extra tracks on. Caravan the New Symphonia. Gatefold. Well, in fact, they're all gatefolds. Cunning Stunts. And as Chris said, you have to be careful how you say that. And then we move on to Live at the Fairfield Halls 1974. And then The Show of Our Lives, Caravan, the Live at the BBC 1970 to 1975. Now, all the details of these, you can see there's a lot of tracks on here, can be found in the, I think, rather sumptuous booklet that's slightly larger than your average CD booklet, which you used to see a lot more in these deluxe editions. And again, you'll see this illustration elsewhere in a minute. And again, same pictures turn up because they're classics. Then you've got all the tracks, and it tells you where they're all from as well, especially on the BBC stuff, which I'll just give you a bit more detail on that. So you can see it here from Top of the Pops, we've got Sounds of the 70s, John Peel, Live in Concert, and again Live in Concert, John Peel. So some of these will appear on the other box set I'm about to show you, but this goes through the history of the band from the period that it states on the box. So it misses out the very first album, and it misses out the album that came out after Cunning Stunts, but those are included in the next box that I'm about to show you. So this is a great booklet. Goes through all of the different eras of the band. Again, you'll see some of the pictures are replicated, but I think that's fine. Some of the press ads from the time, which I always like those, as you know. And the remastering is absolutely superb. So that's this box, which I think you can still get for about £50 if you shop around, which I think is superb. Now, the other one is this one. This is a 4 CD box set from 1968 to 1976. So they expanded the time period, which meant they could capture a lot more stuff. Now, there's a lot of unreleased material on here, a lot of really long stuff as well. Can't Be Long Now. This one, 14 minutes. The Love in Your Eye, 11.5 minutes previous and released. Lots of stuff on here. The Dabba Song, 15 minutes, absolutely superb. So again, here we go. You'll see this, a lot of the illustrations are the same, but the discs, this is a nice design because it's like the Jethro Tull sets. And the booklet is the same. So, and again, similar pictures. Some of the memorabilia is the same in the pictures, but you know, that's okay. But the real key for this, having this box set, is the fact it brings in some different tracks that aren't available in the other box. Now, if you've gone for the ginormous I Need a Mortgage to Buy It box set from Madfish, then you'll probably have all of this in one place. So this is for people who maybe can't expand so much. Now, here you can see the albums that are included here also include the first one, Blind Dog at St Dunstan's. So you've got literally on the first album here, you've got all but 2 tracks. The whole album is represented basically. So each track, all the tracks are grouped together from the albums that they're from. and at the end you've got again a good selection, a majority of the album that is Blind Dog at St Dunstan's as well. So to me, this and that and this will give you your instant Caravan collection. So that's my recommendation for getting the kind of like almost instant Caravan collection. If you can't afford the Madfish big ginormous box set, if you can track this down, this is good because it contains, as I've just said, eight of the tracks from the first album and some tracks also from Blind Dog at St Dunstan's. Whereas if you had to choose from one, I would go for this because it's just fantastic. You can get it for about £50 and I think it's worth it. As you've just seen, it's been very well put together. If you only had to pick one album, then it's in the Landed Graham Pink, and obviously the Stephen Wilson mix is absolutely superb. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me, and keep spinning those records and stay safe, and I shall see you on my next video. Thank you.